Hindustan Aeronautics Limited is exploring the possibility of setting up a joint venture for manufacturing of ejection seats in India, as 75% of the global market remains dominated by the British manufacturer Martin Baker. More than 1,000 Martin Baker ejection seats are in service with the Indian Navy and the Indian Air Force, and the HTT-40 deal will add another 212 British ejection seats. While there is a requirement of large number of ejection seats for upcoming Tejas Mark II AMCA untethered BF program, Martin Baker ejection seats has empowered the British government to influence the sale and purchase of any aircraft. And recently, Argentina has asked all contenders including India to remove any British origin parts from fighter jets that are on offer to the Argentine Air Force. An indigenous ejection seat will boost defense exports, and as it will be much cheaper than the British ejection seat, it will also reduce the export price of indigenous fighter jets. The chairman of Hindustan Aeronautics has said that the company has pitched its Tejas fighter jet to Malaysia, Argentina and Egypt, and is hopeful that it will be able to close one major export order for the fighter jet in the next 2 years. Even though the South Korean FA-50 won the deal, but the contract is yet to be concluded due to price difference. The Royal Malaysian Air Force has submitted its final report to the Ministry of Finance last week, and a final verdict will be out soon. The chairman also confirmed that the Argentinian delegation that visited HAL facility last month were impressed with the Tejas aircraft, and they will soon submit a final report to the Argentinian Defense Ministry. The Egyptian tender to procure 80 lead-in fighter trainer is in initial stages, for which India has offered local production of Tejas lift variant with transfer of technology. The Indian Army is all set to acquire 10 sets of vehicle-based loitering munition launchers under Buy Indian category and fast-track procedure, along with 120 loitering munitions. A 7.5-ton 4x4 vehicle will be modified for fitting canisters, onboard command control and communication stations and power supply system. The loitering munitions must have a range of at least 100 kilometers and carry a 8 kilograms warhead, including both high-explosive pre-fragmented and anti-armor warhead. It must have the capability to loiter at an altitude of 300 meters, as well as automated target tracking capability, and target acquisition during day and night conditions, and relay video data for damage assessment. The fighter pilots of the Indian Navy have not landed on an aircraft carrier for nearly 2 years, and the wait is expected to get longer, as INS Vikrant would only be fully operational by the end of 2023, while the another aircraft carrier INS Vikramaditya has also been out of action for the past 2 years, first due to a year-long refit work that was followed with a fire incident on board the aircraft carrier in July this year. It is now expected that the Vikramaditya will be made fully operational by the end of this year or early 2023. There has not been any impact on the training of the naval pilots, as they are practicing their ski jumps from the shore-based test facility at INS Hansa and simulators. Under the 6,800 crore rupees contract for 70 HTT-40 trainers, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited plans to start deliveries of 2 aircraft by end of 2024, that will be ramped up to 8 aircraft in 2025, and the rate of production will reach the peak of 21 aircraft annually from 2026. Hindustan Aeronautics is also planning to develop an armed variant that will be equipped with 500-pound weapons, 12.7mm guns and rockets, which will attract the attention of countries that are looking for light attack aircraft.